Hello Emerald, it's designing the breakfast box time, and we are really excited to be doing this afternoon because it's the fun part. Okay, we've got the design that you should have worked on Wednesday. You should have a name for your cereal, having watched the video link, and you might have a really nice slogan. We're using puns, alliteration, and maybe some rhyme. Okay, so here's some nice packaging for you to have a little look at. There's some really amazing packages out there. This is a Doritos box here, which has really got so many different sides to it. Very, very clever design and paper art, really. These are constructed out of this sort of, middle weight card, and they look amazing. These have been done like fruits, segments of fruits, and these two, we've got drinks cartons in the front. I'd love to have one of those in a lunchbox. I think they'd look brilliant. And you've got a spaghetti that's been done like I can't think of the Empire State Building in New York. I think that's a great use of packaging. I'm assuming inside there's some sort of a block that's got this shape that pushes the spaghetti up. I just think it's a brilliant idea. And the little penguin boxes, they too are drink boxes. I think they'd be great. This is actually not a food one. This is a design that's been made for trainers, which I think is a really interesting, it's a shoebox design that's completely different to the normal. And here's a quick kiwi fruit. You pull the lid off and you get probably fresh kiwis in there, I would think. Looks really good. You can see exactly what it is on there. This one I just thought was really funny. This looks like they're selling really hairy wool, and it's making the faces on it make the wool look like little heads, and they've got big bushy beards going on there too. I thought they were really good. I love that. They was very eye-catching when I was looking at these. So yeah, very, very good fun. So we are going to be using a cereal box as a template, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. You can do all the faces, so you can use a cereal box that you might have and use that as a template. And if you have a piece of white paper and you hold your box up over the top of it, you can, and obviously you put this down on a desk or a table, then you draw around it and cut it out. So you're using the box as a template. So then you'll cut it out. Just get my scissors just to finish this one off, and then you can make your design on there, and then you can stick it on when you've finished. Okay. Or you can make a cuboid. Now there are lots of cuboids on the internet, and if there's a really good site called Math Salamander, so if you just put in cuboid net and do a search, you will come up with a net, so you can cut it out. It's like a sort of like a box. It's a 3D box that's been put out, and you've got the tabs and everything to cut round, and you can make that into a box. It might not be very big because they usually come out on A4 paper, but if you stick that onto a nice sort of like light piece of card, like a cereal box, you can make your own mini cereal box. That might be quite good fun as well. Get yourself creating and designing, and it's a really nice little thing to do. Make your own little tiny mini cereal box, or if you've got those little mini boxes, you might want to use one of those. So you're going to cut it out of paper, or you can use the card, and on your design you're going to include the name of your cereal. You need that really nice and big and bold. You've gone to the trouble of doing this work, so make it really eye-catching. You need your catchy slogan that might use rhyme or alliteration. Might be fun, it might have a pun or a joke. You need to write the type of corn that it is, type of cereal. Is it oats? Is it wheat? Is it like the crisp rice? Then you want to write down on there somewhere where you've got the main flavour. So if it is chocolatey, if it is fruity, if it's got lots of sprinkles on it, And then you've got the extra special ingredients that you're going to add to it, like the dried fruit that we talked about. You might want to add chocolate lumps to it, marshmallows, and think about the colours that you might add as well. Does it really work with your cereal? Okay. And then you've got your pictures or patterns to encourage that first sight of it. Okay. Because the Bran Flakes box that's turned into SpongeBob looks a little bit dull. Yeah, that looks really quite dull. SpongeBob doesn't look very impressed with it either. So here's the one that I've done. I did this quite quickly, just to give you an idea of how it can work. I put on corn snow, and mine is going to be a white chocolate dusted and sprinkled. They're like magic. But then when I did this, I was thinking I really haven't got a good enough pun, so I've put in a little, not a pun, a bit of rhyming slogan. And I put corn snow helps you get up and go. I really need that. And it's white chocolate flavour. And then here I've put raisins for eyes and buttons. So the buttons on the snowman is made, you can make out of the raisins, so you can play about that with that in your bowl. I thought as well I might have some snowballs, and perhaps I missed a trick there, and I should have put in something about marshmallows, extra marshmallows for you to sprinkle on the top, extra snowballs. And then here I've put a little snowman, and I've put on it, don't slip and slide, enjoy the ride. So little puns or rhyming would work. Rhyming words rather would work. And then I think I'm going to stick this one on the side of Mr. Ludlow's rather dull cornflake box and see what he thinks of it. So I'm going to put that on and just put it in the cupboard without him realising, and see if he spots it. And maybe I'll add some marshmallows and some raisins for him as well if he's very lucky. Okay, so good luck with that. I've done mine in, because it's snow theme, I've done it in white just with the blue, and I actually think it looks quite nice like that. It looks a little bit different. You can use any colours and decorate it exactly how you want it. You might want to do your Christmassy one, or you might do wintry one like Mrs. Ludlow's. It's entirely up to you, but here's your time to be creative. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, bye for now.